Hey, Virgo, intuitive soul coach here with your March 2022 career reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. Today we're going to dive into the collective energy of Virgo and take a look at all things related to your finances, your money, career, job opportunities, and possible challenges that you may be facing at this time and how we can help you navigate through them. So just a friendly reminder, these are general readings. Please do take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are interested in a personal reading or even entering into the free monthly reading giveaway, you can find both of those links in the description box below. All right, Virgo, let's dive into your reading here. In the recent past position, we do have the wings showing up for you, which is really beautiful. However, it does talk about you figuring out how to rise above money issues. For some of you, you may have started a business. You may have started a side project or a side hustle, and you're waiting for it to kind of rise to the top here is what I'm seeing. Some of you may be looking for new jobs. They're just showing me a leveling up, a rising up. So I do feel like you are trying to rise above any issues regarding your finances, and you're trying to make a profit. They are showing me money coming in for you here, Virgo. Excuse me. So I do feel like something is starting to get off the ground. Something has taken shape. Something has taken form. You may have received news regarding a raise, regarding a new job opportunity, or something in your business has started to kind of get rolling here. This does talk about spiritual work. It talks about your life purpose and your life mission. So a lot of you, especially if you are in a job that is not fulfilling body, mind, and soul, or if you feel like you've learned all that you can, or you've hit some sort of a glass ceiling in a career, you may be looking at things from a higher perspective at this time, and you may be turning to divine guidance or looking for additional help from the universe at this time or in the recent past here. You're wanting to I feel like you're wanting to spread your wings and you're wanting to advance more. So this could mean that you're ready to kind of put the feelers out there. You're ready to add maybe a new modality or a new idea to your business. Or this is about you just, I feel like, again, trying to come into your power. But I feel like you are partnering up with spirit here, or you have been maybe even meditating, because I am getting the Hierophant energy, where you may be looking to a spiritual teacher or somebody that can help guide you in the direction of your money, your career, your job. In the present moment, we do have the Moon card showing up. The Moon talks about unknown sources of money, maybe being guided towards you. Now, this could be taxes. This could be maybe it doesn't have to be finances. It can be help, additional support. It can be you being at the right place at the right time, or seeing a billboard or an ad on the radio for a job, and then you go for it. It does talk about fleeting funds at times. So you may be having to invest your time, money, or energy into a situation here, but I love it because it says you're being guided with the Moon. And that's kind of what we were talking about here in the past. Now, it does talk about you doing odd jobs at this time, maybe doing some additional part-time jobs, or you working different hours. They're showing me somebody could be working hours that change or switch up daily for some of you. Now, this could be because you have a business or you have a side project, or maybe you are in a part-time job that just fluctuates and kind of goes back and forth with hours here. So the Moon card showing up. I definitely feel like there are unknown resources coming in for you in the month of March. And in the near future, Virgo, we have the Pendulum and the Spiral that kind of came out together here. So the Pendulum talks about fluctuating income. It talks about kind of going again back and forth here with your finances, maybe putting money towards something, maybe holding tight for a week, maybe going in a new direction. It does talk about strategies, new strategies. So I feel like a lot of you Virgos out there are coming up with new ideas, and you're actually taking them and getting them off the ground, because I feel like it's been planted in your mind here in the past of rising above money issues. So a lot of you are taking those ideas that you have had in your mind for quite some time, or maybe ideas that came in quickly. You're figuring out how to profit off of maybe things that you make, or putting yourself out there on social media, or this could be anything that you feel in your soul will help others as well as help you in return. But it does talk about a job change and making choices here. So I feel like if you felt like that pendulum has kind of been swinging back and forth, or if there has been any sort of instability, or if you've been job jumping here, or if you've been waiting to hear back from different jobs, I do see a change coming in here where you're going to finally start to go upward. It's been a little bit back and forth for a while, but now with the pendulum coming in, it's really swinging in that forward motion for you because you have the spiral. And this talks about climbing the ladder. It talks about an upward trend. It can be about things spiraling out of control to kind of get to that point. I feel like Wheel of Fortune energy. So I'm curious to see if that shows up in your reading, because the Wheel of Fortune talks about fate intervening, stepping in, finally saying, okay, this has been swinging back and forth for a long time coming. It's time for you finally to go upward. You may be revisiting a job opportunity that you've wanted in the past. Some of you may be going back and doing something regarding a hobby, a side project, or a passion project, and finishing up something. You may be getting a promotion as well. And this card talks about connection. So I really love this energy here. Even though in the present moment, there's guided energy here. There's that divine guidance. I feel like you're being guided to move on an upward trend here, because again, you felt a little bit back and forth for quite some time. But let's dive into your reading here and see what is going on for you, Virgo, in the month of March. What is the heart of the matter? What is the heart of the matter here for Virgo? All right, we have, the Emperor. So of course, money is on your mind. They're giving me the song Money. Money. I don't know the lyrics, but I'm just hearing kind of the tune. So if that is the song maybe you recently heard, or if it's just about you really climbing this ladder here, a lot of you are really focusing on taking off and focusing on your money. It says stability and efficiency, taking charge of a situation, ambitious plans. And like I said here in the past, this is about you planting seeds. And now in the present moment, I feel like you are making plans to take the lead here in the future. The Emperor energy is all about, again, authority. It's about influence. For those of you that may be looking for a job elsewhere, maybe you're working for somebody else, I feel like you will be hearing from somebody of higher authority here in the month of March. Maybe a CEO, maybe a project manager, a boss, or somebody of higher authority here. But this is someone who's very stable, very powerful, very grounded, and is a very big influencer. So I feel like either you, if you're taking off on entrepreneur idea, or if this is, again, somebody coming into your life, this is somebody who has the potential to really grow. There's a lot of growth here, a lot of advancement. I feel for some of you, if you've been unemployed or if you have been working part-time, maybe looking to, they're showing me half and half. They're giving me maybe half of you maybe working part-time, and the other half maybe trying to get something off the ground, or you may be working odd hours where you're trying to get something more permanent or more full-time. I feel like you will be hearing about this. Yeah, because Four of Pentacles says that you're not, you've been maybe really trying to manage your resources, possibly pinching pennies here. There is a sense of financial power. So I feel like you're hanging on quite tight to maybe a belief, Virgo. This could be your physical money. Maybe you're hanging on tight because you weren't quite sure how much you'd get. They're showing me a fluctuation with money. So I feel like for some of you, you may have gotten paid different amounts each week or each month, but now you're moving into something that's more stable is what I'm sensing here. And you're not going to have to hang on so tightly to every penny that comes your way. You're actually going to be able to build and save up here as well. So this is really beautiful for you. All right, they're giving me the name Juan. If that is your name here, please take it as it resonates. Juan. Let's take a look and see what challenges may be showing up for you, Virgo, and how we can help you navigate through them. Oh my goodness, we have the Empress energy. Wow, this is really beautiful because even though this is showing up as your challenge, this is a divine connection. This is a really beautiful partnership. Whether this is you trying to really balance out that masculine, feminine energy within yourself. For some of you, this could be about your self-worth and your confidence. So even though you have the mindset of build a boss, I feel like a lot of you really need to step into believing that you can make this possible here with the Emperor, because it says it's time to act upon your plans. Creativity is rewarded, luxurious or abundant resources. So the Empress, Virgo, is all about her confidence. She knows she's worthy. She knows she's confident, and she's typically on top of her game. So what this is saying for you, in order to really climb to the top here and make it, believe that this is possible. Believe that this can happen, because I feel like you've been in such a state of maybe imbalance or influx, or that back and forth pendulum swinging energy regarding your money for some time. There is a little bit of a lack of belief that you can finally bring a lot of stability and more money to your energy. So that is going to be the challenge for you. I am seeing big changes mid-March, possibly by the third week of March. You're going to finally see that spiral flowing forward, that upward trend that the spiral was talking about here, where you're going to be climbing up this ladder. But know your worth, because I feel like a lot of people are illuminated to you. You're feeling a little bit down, but really step into your power, because I feel like other people will be magnetized towards you because you have a lot to offer. There's something that you may do that not everybody can do. Excuse me. And they're also talking about, as my throat, I cleared it, Spirit said communication. So focus on clear communication this month as well, or in the month of March. You may be watching this in February. And you can start to feel these energies in February flowing into March, and even into April is what I'm sensing here for you. So let's take a look and clarify the Empress energy showing up for you. Yeah, Eight of Swords. This is about you, especially in the challenge position. It's about freeing yourself. Now, you could be freeing yourself from an old job or a pattern. They are showing me that you may be cutting off something that you were doing in the past that just wasn't adding up, or it wasn't quite fulfilling for you. And you may be cutting it off because you have something coming in. For example, you've been wanting a stable full-time job. You've only been getting part-time work here and there. You may say goodbye to the part-time work and go full-time doing something that you love. Some of you felt trapped in a situation or a career that you are in. And the challenge here, but I love, because I'm reading this card in reverse as it shows up in the challenge, the Eight of Swords is about freeing yourself. It's about moving towards freedom, releasing an old story or an old belief here to make way for new. And that's what's coming in for you. So I feel like you will step into your power, but there still may be a little bit of belief energy in the first week or two of March that you're working through. And then, goodness, Virgo, once you really embody the energy of both the Emperor and the Empress, you are on fire here. And that pendulum is certainly going to offer you new strategies to move forward and new opportunities to come in here for you. You're going to break free from anything that you feel caged to. Again, whether this is a job, an environment, a belief around money, because they are really illuminating the word belief for you. So I feel like you're switching that script up. You're finally going from glass half empty to believing that it's possible to have more for you, Virgo. Let's take a look and see what's below you. What is below Virgo? We have, oh my gosh, 3 major arcana showing up. There's going to be a lot of change showing up, because this is the Temperance card. This is about finally a solution to a problem here, Virgo, that has been ongoing for you. Again, you've been going, they're giving me that pendulum again, back and forth, back and forth. Maybe you've been putting out 1,000 different job applications, or you've been really trying to put the hustle into a project here. And one day you're moving forward, the next you're taking 2 steps back. Then the next day you're taking 3 steps forward, the next day 1 step back. So there is, it's almost like a dance they're showing me here. But the Temperance card says that there's finally a balance here, because you've waited a long time. It says success that comes from objective compromise, self-control and patience, forgiving and healing energy. So forgiving, they're telling me that some of you may have doubted the universe or doubted that spirit had your back, and you're wondering in the past, why did I have to go through this? Or how did I lose all that money? Or why was I in this position or this job for so long that wasn't benefiting me? A lot of you needed to learn these soul lessons to actually reframe your beliefs regarding money so you can bring a lot more abundance into your energy here. So you're finding solutions here. I really love this for you. Let's clarify. Again, 3 major arcana showing up off the bat. There's a lot of success here coming in. 6 of Wands is one of my ultimate favorite cards because it says there is success and accomplishment and victory after a difficult period for you. So again, if you've been feeling like you've been going through the ringer regarding your money, there's a lot of success coming in. Finally, this is what they're telling me the moment you've been waiting for. And you may have been waiting for this moment. They're giving me November, December, January. So I feel like you've been waiting for this. It's almost like to drop. You've been waiting for the ball to drop, but in a positive way, but you may have lost hope. So I feel a lot of success here with the 6 of Wands. There's conclusion here. There's victory. There's also fame. You're being raised up at this time. Again, other people are noticing you, and that's what I was getting in the very beginning. So you're finding solutions to the problems that have been ongoing for quite some time. Let's take a look at what's going on in the recent past and how maybe the past energy could be affecting your present. So what happened here in the recent past for Virgo? 4 of Raphael, 4 of Cups, missed opportunities. That's what I was saying for you. You maybe were going for job opportunities and you kept getting turned down. You kept getting rejected here. But remember, Virgo, rejection is God's protection, and it says seek out other possibilities. Look for the magic in life. Be aware of your own emotions. Exactly. Some of you really got down, they're telling me, down in the dumps, maybe even a little bit depressed because of maybe the pandemic. Maybe it was a job. Again, it could have been that you lost a lot of your money. Some of you, maybe you had to shut down a business or you got laid off or fired. But the 4 of Cups here showing up talks about feeling a little bit pessimistic because of the situations before you. But I feel that there's a beautiful new opportunity coming in. Not even just one. They're telling me the one. So the one that you've been actually waiting for. I don't want to say waiting, but you've been wanting this for quite some time. This is the one that will surpass every rejection offer. For example, let's say you've been trying to put a book out there and get a book published and you keep getting rejection letters, but you really wanted to work with a specific publishing company, but they passed you up. And then you find out 6 months later that the biggest, best publishing company that maybe you weren't even aware of, or you didn't even have that in your scope of thinking because they were so big, you didn't even think of them, comes in 6 months later and says, we want to publish your book. That's the energy I'm getting here for you. It doesn't have to be a book, but it can be a job. Because something coming in here that's going to bring a lot more self-sufficiency. You've been wanting to stand on your own 2 feet here for quite some time, Virgo, and be confident in it as well. The 9 of Wands is a beautiful card to have. Because I feel like this is about you taking your independence back, you being reliable for yourself, not being codependent on others or not needing to rely on others. And I feel it's not necessarily finances, but they're telling me that you may have had to rely on others for a ride, or you may have had to rely on others to let you know if there was hours to work, or you may have had to rely on a boss to say, come into work today, or you're getting laid off. They're just telling me that there had been times that you needed to rely on others. This could be family as well, or friends. But I feel this new opportunity coming in for you, it's really going to bring your independence, your spark, your fire, your zest back for what it is that you do and for life in general, Virgo. So really deep energy. So let's take a look here for you and see what is above you. What is the potential? What is above Virgo? All right. So we have the 5 of Michael. We have the situation doesn't serve you anymore. That's what I was saying here in the past. Whatever energy you are in, it's time for renewal. It's time for, they're giving me the death energy, coming out of a phase of a cycle, because it says, release your attachment to the outcome. Consider taking a more uplifting approach. The 5 of Swords energy is all about you Releasing, you feeling appreciative for what it is that you have and having faith in the future, having faith that this is possible, having that belief. And that's what you have is your challenge here. Believing that you're going to come out of whatever this challenge, conflict, or back and forth difficult energy is. Some of you, they're telling me, may have had to file bankruptcy. Now, that's not going to be for everyone. But I feel for a lot of you that really got you down and got you in the dumps here. But they're telling me that you're going to climb up on top and you're going to be fine. You're going to come out of this situation. And even though it was difficult at the time, you're going to make all of it back and some is what they're telling me. But let's clarify the Five of Swords. Five of Swords. There is a sense of you were disappointed again in where this past energy was, but now it's almost like you're forgiving the past. You're forgiving any beliefs that you had, and you're staying positive and optimistic that there's a new opportunity coming in for you. And boy, is it an opportunity, Virgo. Yeah, you're going to be celebrating here. Three of Cups energy is about celebration because of a new job, because of some sort of abundance, some sort of a raise. I am getting the energy of an unknown source with the Moon card. It's almost like maybe you receive taxes back and it's way larger than you thought, or you receive a job offer and they're offering more per hour or more salary than you could have ever expected. It's just way out of the books here. It knocks the ball out of the field is kind of the energy I'm getting. And you're really going to be celebrating. They're showing me somebody corking a champagne bottle. And I feel like a lot of you there's hooting and hollering, celebration, food, family, friends. So this is really beautiful. You're finally getting rid of the old story and making way for this new, and you will be celebrating. So this is really good because you've been wanting this for so long and you maybe thought it wouldn't happen. We have the Knight of Swords showing up in the future position. So in the near future, excuse me, the Knight of Swords is the fastest moving knight in the deck. It's all about movement. So if you thought things were not going very fast or it kept going back and forth, like I said earlier, 2 steps forward, 3 back, get ready here because that's what this spiral energy is all about. You can see here that it says the ladder, climbing the ladder, uplifting trends. It's about promotion. You're definitely revisiting something that you've wanted for quite some time. It says time to move quickly, choose logic over emotion and sudden changes. And we've been talking about this energy from the get-go here. So there's definitely something coming in where you're going to be a lot happier, but you might, it might come in quite quick for you. I feel like boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. So it could happen within 3 days of maybe you go for an interview, you hear a call back, you start working. This could be 3 different, they're giving me again 3s. I know it is the 3rd month as well that we're clarifying. You may get, this could be a collective energy for some as well, where you're getting 3 different surprises. Maybe you get a check, maybe you get a tax return, and then you hear news of maybe you've been wanting to move. You hear news of a positive application going through and you are approved, because they're giving me an approval stamp that says approved. And I feel like I'm seeing that here on a piece of paper. Boom, approved. So I love this energy here for you. But there is going to be a lot of movements. Let's take a look and clarify this Knight of Swords. Virgo, get ready because your world's about to spin around, but in a positive way. Again, that Wheel of Fortune energy. There's happy, unexpected change coming in. Good luck and fortune, and fate is definitely intervening at this time. You do want that one, Spirit. Thank you. Very important partnerships coming your way. This is that divine, feminine, masculine. This right here, the Emperor, the Empress that you have showing up with the 2 of Cups. This is somebody coming in to offer you freedom here. Okay, a very important partnership. Now, this could be your partnership with Spirit. It could be your partnership with your yin-yang, masculine, feminine energy coming full circle, where you're standing proud, standing in your power, and you are being authentic to who you are, and other people are seeing and noticing that. Or this could be somebody physical showing up for you that is, it's almost a collaboration, a partnership. Because they're showing me shaking hands. So I feel for some of you, this is the Emperor can be a boss or a leader coming in, shaking hands with you. It's almost that approve stamp. I approve of you. I approve of whatever it is you're trying to move forward on. I love this. 2 of Cups. Beautiful energy. Let's take a look, Virgo, and see what your energy is saying here in the month of March. What are you feeling at this time? All right, seven of Gabrielle, 7 of Wands. You are standing your ground. You have the upper hand. This is about being at your personal best and going the distance. I absolutely love this. You're making amends with the past here because you felt constantly in the past, maybe like you needed to defend yourself. Maybe you felt attacked. Maybe you had to accept that there was some sort of defeat with this missed opportunity. But now you're finally feeling at your personal best. You're standing in your power, which is wonderful. It says, stand up for what you believe in, have confidence, claim your personal power. So again, there's that word, believe. So believing that you can manifest and you can make this possible here. And you're calling in this opportunity because you've earned it. You've been waiting and you've been going through a lot, because you can see in this picture that she's flying out of the storm clouds, and there's light, there's sun on the horizon here. So I feel like you're definitely feeling strong, you're feeling confident, and it's taking you some time to kind of get yourself up out of some sort of a rut or some sort of a hole that you may dug yourself into for a while. But the 7 of Wands is beautiful energy that you're telling yourself, because you're looking any challenges in the eye, Virgo, giving them a wink and saying, you know what, I got this. So I love this for you. Let's take a look and clarify the 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands is a card of non-conforming. It's a card of you standing up for yourself, you feeling like a boss, and you have that showing up in your energy. Oh my gosh, as I said, like a boss, this is the same card I was just talking about. So double clarifier here. You're definitely stepping into this power. You're going to start to feel more stable than you've felt in quite some time. You're taking charge of a situation, or somebody is coming towards you to allow you that helping hand, that partnership. You're getting a big yes. This is absolutely fabulous. This is your month. I feel on a collective level, our collective energy here, that a lot of people are going to see changes in their finances in the month of March. But Virgo, I'm telling you, this is bigger and better. They keep showing me a ball field where somebody is hitting it out of the field. So something beyond your scope is coming in for you that's going to bring a lot of change, but so much success and light at the end of the tunnel. So this is, I just love this reading for you. Let's take a look and see what your environment looks like for the month of March. 3 of Pentacles, teamwork makes the dream work. It says, do what you love, a time of great personal growth in your career or artistic endeavors, working with others in a cooperative manner. You do have the 2 of Cups energy, that's working with others. You have the 3 of Cups energy, which is about celebrating with others. So the 3 of Pentacles is all about dedicated collaboration. It is about building a solid future and a solid foundation, but also having the help of others. Now, if you are in a business, this could be collaborating with other team members to help your business grow. This could be gaining more clients or more prospects that have the potential to really build and last a long time. They're showing me the 10 of Pentacles energy, so I feel like this is long-standing. It's something that you can grow into possible retirement here, or it will you'll be able to set aside money for retirement is what they're showing me here. So this is really great. You have beautiful networking and beautiful energies coming in to help you grow your finances this month. So let's take a look and clarify the 3 of Pentacles. I feel like people are on your side. They're showing me team players. They're giving me team players. And again, they're showing me the ball field. So I feel like there's somebody at each base and everybody is cheering you on. You hit this home run here, way out of the field, and everybody is cheering you on, not only just in the bleachers, and they're showing me bleachers, that's spiritual divine guidance, but then you have a personal team on your team that maybe, out in the field, or maybe they're in the the box, but I feel like you are flying high, and you have the flying high card coming. So get ready. March is going to be your month. I just love this for you. Two of Swords, decisions will be made. I feel like somebody may make some sort of a decision that you've been sitting on for quite a while because you've been going back and forth. This is the energy of back and forth. But the Two of Swords in reverse talks about taking action, facing a problem, and a decision is finally out of your hands and into somebody else's, and it will come back to you with a big yes, is what I'm getting. So let's take a look at your hopes and your fears. What are your hopes? What are your fears? Six of Michael. I love this card because it says you're moving on. Six of Swords is the energy of a rite of passage, a spiritual transition, a physical journey as well to something a lot calmer, a lot more stable because you're out of this back and forth energy. And this is your hope here. It's the light at the end of the tunnel. Breathe a sigh of relief and make new plans. It can be the card of relocation or travel. So some of you are really hoping to move in a career, move in a business, transfer or change jobs, which I do see coming up for you. Some of you, this is in your personal life. Maybe it's actually moving for a business. They're showing me some of you may be moving to an entirely new location as well. Okay, thank you, Spirit. They're giving me Venezuela. So I'm not familiar much with Venezuela. Maybe that's where you're from. Maybe you're thinking of moving there, or maybe you live there currently and you're moving on. Please take it as it resonates. Venezuela. Let's take a look and clarify the Six of Swords, your hopes and your fears. Your fears here, I feel like, are feeling like there's too much to juggle. Like you can't do everything at once because we have the Two of Pentacles. And the Two of Pentacles talks about you feeling back and forth. And that's the energy you've been in. So again, this fear of yours, Virgo, very important message here from Spirit. This fear is based on past energy. You don't need this past energy any longer with where you are going. You're finally coming out of this. So again, I feel like that's why Spirit is saying it may take maybe a week or two in the first week of March to kind of switch this belief, change this belief, because you've been in almost like a fight or flight mode for quite some time here because you've constantly been going back and forth, trying to make decisions, trying to come out ahead, trying to focus on your money matters, or maybe dealing with difficult people that you've worked with here. But the hope here is that you're moving forward, and I certainly see this happening for you. But let's take a look and see what the final outcome is. What is the final outcome here for Virgo? A major arcana, and it doesn't surprise me. You have the Lovers card. This is absolutely beautiful. Not only do you have the Emperor and the Empress, you have the Two of Cups, and now as your final outcome, you have the Lovers. So what this means is you are making choices from your heart. You are deeply committed to whatever new opportunities are coming in. Some of you are really connecting with a partnership here that will withstand the test of time. Some of you are moving towards doing something that you love. You're going to gain some sort of an opportunity here to open your heart chakra up, follow your heart, and lead. There's logic coming in here as well, but it will be your choice and your choice alone. Do you want to stay in this past energy? I feel for a lot of you, you're done with the past. You've been waiting for this moment for quite some time, and now you're finding a solution, and you are leading with your heart, and other people are helping you achieve this success. They're helping you along the way as well. I absolutely love this card showing up for you as the final outcome, but let's clarify the Lovers. Spirit, let's clarify please for Virgo, Lovers as the final outcome. Oh my goodness, the Hierophant. Again, I feel like I said this in the very beginning, but this is the card of commitment. Again, you're committing to something fully, entirely, 120% here. This is also the card of divine guidance. You are moving through this spiritual transition or journey. There's deep learning in this next step. Taurus energy here, but you've gained so much wisdom, and a lot of you may be doing something that's spiritual as well. You may be highly intuitive. I feel for others of you, you are just really focused on committing your heart, your soul, your mind, and you're doing something and you're taking a huge leap of faith. Maybe you want to, excuse me, maybe you want to fly someplace and teach yoga in Bali, or maybe you want to completely take a leap of faith and move to a different country and get a job, or maybe you want to move from one part of the world to another and take action. You're being divinely guided at this time to really make a bold step, and I feel like you're following your heart. This isn't going to I feel like it's not necessarily going to surprise you, but the intensity of it will surprise you, Virgo, because you are you've almost lost faith in the past here that this would happen. But again, they're showing me that field once again. Maybe you live in a place that also has a famous, maybe a football team or a baseball team here. But I'm definitely getting that you're committing to your heart. You're doing something and going in the direction of your heart here. And the Lovers, it can talk about a choice as well, but mostly I'm getting here, you are going to love this decision. It's going to bring a lot of happiness, success, long-term commitment here, but it's also about you reassessing your values, your beliefs, your goals, and your morals. So what a wonderful reading. When I think that I do a reading and it can't get any better, I do another reading, and then it turns out like this. So Virgo, this is going to be the month that really is the catalyst for you to shine. So if you've been, again, stuck in that back and forth energy, or you felt like things just weren't moving along at the right pace, or you weren't quite sure, maybe we're doing a little bit of job jumping, or your income was fluctuating, there's something huge coming in here for you. All right, let's get a message from the wisdom of the Oracle for Virgo. Wisdom of the Oracle. They're giving me right now, and I'm not a huge sports fan. I do love sports, but I don't know about every one of them, but they're giving me the Yankee Stadium, or maybe Yankee Stadium is coming up as well, but they're also showing me just sports in general right now. Oh, maybe it could be because Olympics is on. Maybe you've been watching Olympics, or maybe you have something to do with the Yankee Stadium. Please take it as it resonates. Time to go. Yes, it is time to go for you. You're wrapping up this cycle. You're wrapping up this chapter. This is Six of Swords energy as well. And also it is the card of 4 and 5 equals 9. That's the card of the Hermit, which talks about you doing something for yourself. You learning a lot of wisdom regarding a situation. You're going off and you're doing something that is going to bring you a lot of happiness. So let's take a look. I will read from the guidebook here, card 45. And it says, time to go. You're definitely coming up out of this energy here that you've been stuck in. This is the card of endings, completions, walking away from something because there is nothing left to learn or experience. I think we said that here. The prosperity message is this. This message is clear. The path you've been on with your work, creative projects, and business alliances have come to an end. You will not find the success you desire by continuing with what is now in front of you. This is an auspicious sign because there is no choice that will benefit you other than risking stepping into the unknown. And that's that moon energy showing up in the present moment for you. It's time to step into the unknown. And spirit will divinely lead you and guide you with that Hierophant energy. It says here, it is time to walk towards something new. This card also pertains to the more neutral concept of completion. You finish your tasks and can rest assured that this ending will open up a powerful new avenue of opportunity, even better than any you can imagine. You have done all you can now. Trust that spirit keeps the plan moving forward. Fortune requires you to conclude this chapter of your life. And remember that when you close one door, another opens. And I did get a notification here, which I usually always have that on silent. So I feel for you, you will be notifying somebody or a job of an ending, okay? Because that was an email. You may be doing this through email, or you may be walking away and letting somebody know, but I feel like you are moving away from an energy here. So again, you will be notified of new beginnings coming in and walking out from the old ones. So I love this showing up for you. Let's take a look here, Virgo, and see what your soul wants you to know in the present moment regarding your finances. What do we have? And if you've been taking notes here, Virgo, I do recommend that you jot down this question. And it's very important that you do ask your soul this on a continual basis. And your soul's question is this: what can I do to make a difference? What keeps you up at night? What makes you cringe when you think about it, such that every ounce of you screams, no more? Where can you create purpose out of pain? Today's soul action: make a difference in someone's life today, big or small, because all of it makes a difference. This is about you making a difference in your own life, Spirit is telling me as well. So change those thoughts, change those patterns, walk away from something that's not serving you any longer. Now, this can be internal, it can be external, but make a difference in your own life because there is change coming and it's coming in hot. All right. Let's get a message from your spirit animal oracle here. So Virgo, if you could just close your eyes for a moment. And I just ask that you tune into that third eye chakra. Now that is the area between your eyebrows. Take a deep breath in from the solar plexus. And I want you to think of the first animal or animals that show up in your mind's eye. Now, this can be an animal that flies high in the sky. Maybe it is an animal that swims deep in the sea. Perhaps this animal is wild or domesticated, maybe mystical or magical. Perhaps it's an animal that you currently have at home or one that you have had in the past. There is no right or wrong answer. And if you need a moment, Virgo, just pause the video and come back when you are ready. And for those of you that would like to be entered into the free monthly reading giveaway, all you have to do is post whatever power animal you've seen in your mind's eye in the comment box below. And I personally will enter you into that free monthly reading giveaway where I draw one lucky winner around the first of the month. So do make sure you have subscribed if you haven't already so you are notified when that comes out. All right, let's get your messages here. We have Eagle, Eagle Spirit. Eagle has your back. This is also about freedom, and it's about those wings showing up here. The wings. And remember, this is about rising above money issues. This is about your business taking off. It's about profit or gaining a new job or opportunity to bring in more finances. So Eagle Spirit has your back. Rhino, overcome any obstacles. This is really beautiful energy because we do see that you've been through the obstacles of rejection or some sort of missed opportunities here in the past, but you're overcoming these challenges and moving forward to something bigger and better than you could have ever imagined. Just like your reading has been pointing out, and just like the time to go card says, you're hitting that ball out of the field. All right, we have Cat Spirit, claim your independence. Yes, this is about you, again, being independent, being successful. It's that Nine of Pentacles energy that you have in your reading. It's about stability, standing on your own 2 feet, not relying on anybody else but yourself. Or, I feel in the regards of money, but this is also about partnerships and collaboration. But I feel like you will be independent even within partnerships and just feel confident in your own skin. And then lastly, we have Otter Spirit. And it says here, you are never alone, Virgo. So what they're giving me here is that you may have felt alone in the past, or that you've walked a path of solitude for quite some time. Maybe you were felt singled out, or you just felt that rejection or isolation. But remember that Spirit always has your back, and you are not alone here. You have an audience in the bleachers. You have a team to support you here. You are definitely moving forward into success and abundance. All right. Last but not least, Virgo, we're going to get a message here from the crystal spirits. and see what they have for you. By the way, for any of you that are interested in any of the decks you see above or any used during your reading, you can find all of that information linked in the description box below. All right. Oh, we have the beautiful crystal jade. Jade is your career stone for the month of March. Jade is also card 27. When you break that down, that is another 9. So you got double 9s. 9s, Virgo, are about endings. They're about completions. It's also about accomplishment. So really wonderful energy showing up, and also turned right to the page here. So I'm just going to read to you the prosperity message. This is about treasures within, a consciousness of abundance, recognizing that you are more than enough. And remember here, Virgo, your challenge is to know your worth with that Empress energy. The prosperity message is this. You have more affluence than you can imagine, and opening your eyes to the creative ways in which the conscious universe has manifested abundance in material form reveals wonderful possibilities for your life. Being aware of this will start to awaken you to the prosperity already within you. Remember, outer conditions reflect past intentions, and right now you can begin with an idea, a hopeful belief, a thought form that can turn into future reality. Imagine having all the wealth you need to live with purpose and feel a sense of fulfillment. Imagine you have latent strengths that will help you break away from the old patterns that kept you in a scarcity mentality. Let them arise within you. Perhaps abundance seems like just a glimmer of possibility right now. Even so, open up to the realization that your hidden treasures are more than enough to change your outer conditions. You are meant to prosper. I love this. This definitely talks about everything that we have been talking about in your reading regarding belief, getting out of the scarcity mindset, and appreciating what is right in front of you, and appreciating the new opportunities, the support, the help, and the new offers coming your way. So Jade energy showing up for you. All right, Virgo, absolutely wonderful reading. A lot of change coming in quickly for you. They're also showing me, excuse me, March 21st, very powerful day, and even more change in April. So you feel the shift definitely coming in, Wheel of Fortune energy in March, but there is an actual, I feel, physical move or a physical shift in April. So do stay tuned for that reading as well. If this resonates, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button. Feel free to comment that power animal in the comment box below to be entered into that free monthly reading giveaway. And do subscribe if you haven't already, Virgo. And I am sending all of you wonderful souls a lot of love, light, and abundance. Till next time.